Hey guys, Gerbil here, back again, finally, continuing the Sonic CD playthrough. We got up to Wacky Workbench, and then I just kind of stopped for a bit, and that's my bad. A lot of things came up, started school again. Well, we did grade 12, grade 11, sorry. But, yeah. So, what are we gonna do here? Alright, today, we are taking on Stardust Speedway, arguably the best zone in the game. This is rebrought in Sonic Mania. And, oh, I shouldn't spoil that, because I will get to that on my channel eventually. But yeah, you'll notice that my mic is different to the ones I had in my Sonic CD playthrough prior. I changed it, it was picking up unnecessary noise, you know, the dealio. So I just used my my good one. But already we're going back in time, and what's in store for us here? Let's have a look. Really sick music there. I love this so much. It's such an awesome theme, and it's just great to listen to. Stardust Speedway is amazing. I love the aesthetic for the past. It's kind of a ruin-esque, you know, Greek area. I think the whole idea of Stardust Speedway is the speed stage, but since there's so much bullshit level design here and there, it's kind of hard to really accommodate, you know, keep consistent speed. Combine that with the fact that you have to, kind of, you know, go back in time to get like a full 100% playthrough. You know, you'd have to find little spots that you can, you know, make use of the springs to go back and forth really fast, you know, maintain your momentum, etc. But, yeah. So this is Stardust Speedway. Stardust Speedway is awesome, but it has its flaws, of course. I don't exactly understand the aesthetic for Stardust Speedway. I think it's a city, and it's like a highway line. But, like, it doesn't make sense in the past context. It's a little weird. But I digress. If you know what it is, or you know what it was intended to be, please do tell me. I'm very interested, actually, as Sonic CD is a big part of me. Big part of my, childhood, at least. But, yeah. I don't think we get... No, we do get the time stone in this, this video. And don't worry, I do get all the time stones indeed. I do struggle with this stage, actually, for some reason. I can't really find the monitor. But, you know, that's the problem with Sonic CD, is that it's so heavily built on exploring. But for LPs, it's really hard, because you can be in the same area for ages and ages. And, it really wastes a lot of time. You know, you're trying to get through this stage quickly, so you can make it under the 15-minute mark. Because you don't want an LP, you know, a game LP to go for too long an episode. I try to keep mine under 12, 13 minutes. I don't make revenue or anything, I just feel it's good and consistent. But yeah. In terms of my mic, it was picking up noises like my family in the background, like laughing and arguing. Go figure. So I decided to scrap it completely, use my old mic that people seem to know me for anyway. And yeah, I'll be using this mic for all my future LPs as well, my Crash Bandicoot LP, etc. Those switches there, the ones that you can jump up and they spin forward, those actually change the path you're on. You'll see like an outlined shadow shape behind this road, similar to the road, but if you hit it, that road will become the foreground road instead of the background road. So they switch the roads around, which is actually really cool. I think that's a really cool feature. But I digress. There are loops in this stage, but they don't really matter that much, considering that, you know, you're trying to keep speed. You can't really keep speed, sorry. Because you need to stop here and there, and yeah. In fact, I had no idea there were loops in Sonic CD until, like, a little bit before I started the LP, and I've had this game for, like, ages. Like, I had the Mega Collection, the Gems Collection version of Sonic CD for, like, 12 years. So, yeah. Interesting. But, yeah, there's not much to talk about in terms of this stage. It's the most iconic in the game. It's arguably the most fun. Very unique gimmicks that we are. And, the cool thing about Sonic Mania is that instead of having the time travel gimmicks in the game, it instead has, like, oh, hang on. Give me a sec, we gotta go back in time. Or forward. Stardust Speedway Good Future has one of my favorite themes of the game. It's actually amazing. I love it so much. But yeah, this is Stardust Speedway Good Future. It's actually really cool. And the thing is, we accidentally accessed this this period early. So since the final the boss of the stage shows both the bad theme future and the good theme future, I thought I'd just show it off here and show off the bad future theme later as well. You know the dealio. But instead of showing off the bad future theme, I will show off the bad future theme of the US version of the soundtrack instead. Considering we should basically show off every single theme of this stage. Keep in mind, any theme I miss, I will show off in an extra video, I promise. But yeah. And the boss of this stage, I don't want to spoil it. This game is like, what, 25 years? 23, 22 years old? So it doesn't really matter that much, but you know, I won't spoil it. I think we're facing off against, you know, a familiar foe. Somewhat we've seen through the stage, the game and whatnot. So that's good. Nothing to really talk about in terms of what's happening right now. You all know the dealio. It's going to be a lot more interesting when it gets to Metallic Madness, though. So that's neat. Speaking of Mania, where was I? Instead of using the time travel gimmick in Mania, they make the past version of Stardust Speedway Act 1 and the present version Act 2. Which is really cool. Metallic Madness does something similar. But I'm spoiling too much. Metallic Madness in the playthrough will be very interesting. I love Metallic Madness. It's one of my favorite stages of all time. So beautifully represented in Mania. It's just perfect. God bless Brad Flick. Legend. But yeah. This is really cool here. They have like a structure. Looks like some palace structure. If you're in the bad future, this structure actually becomes an Eggman statue. And I believe in the good future, it becomes a modified palace? I can't remember. Or it might become a Sonic. Really not sure. Or it actually might become a Flicky. I don't remember. But anyway. Yeah. I always found it weird how this game drops flowers instead of flickies. Like, wasn't that the whole point of Sonic? You don't free the flowers, you free the flickies. You know, Eggman's power is based on the flickies, not the flowers. And if it's just the flowers, then, you know, once you take them out, they're already kind of dead. So, you know, I kind of think, what's the point of saving the flowers? Maybe they leave some pollution or some problems on a little planet if they're kept there. But yeah. Sonic CD is great for what it is. Stardust Speedway is very confusing. It has a lot of these tubes, like a chemical plant zone. A lot of like a linear like tube things. They get really frustrating. I spent way too long here. I think I get... Yeah, I do. Whew, okay, now we have to do the special stage. Oh god. Not gonna lie, the special stage and Sonic CD are my favorite of the franchise. But Mania actually is kind of rivaling that now, so yeah. Special stage 7. Oh god. This is very complicated. Everything's very fast-paced, unpredictable in its movement. Once you get closer to it, they actually increase in speed slightly. So you have to predict movement. The blue UFO comes this way. So what I do is I just wait it out. I failed there, but still. I'm not sure what the rings do. I'm not gonna be, not gonna lie. I have no idea what the rings do. I think they help you with continues and extra lives if you keep a certain amount of them. I'm not sure. You might get rings from defeating the UFOs. I don't think you do, because if you noticed, when I defeat this guy, no extra rings. I just get speed shoes. But yeah. I'm surprised I do this without much troubles, because this special stage is very bullshit. Like, I managed to predict the movement really well, and I got really lucky, which usually isn't me. So, you know, that's what I'm generally surprised about, you know. but I digress. You got them all! Got all the time stones. Now we can turn Super Sonic! Not really. There's no Super Sonic in this game, unfortunately. Alright, here we go, Act 3. Now, what's in store for us for Act 3? Well, we'll have a little look-see, shall we? Who could we be facing off against for this boss? Metal Sonic. Now this boss is great, it's really fun, it is a massive race, but I'm going to be quiet for the theme. Stardust Speedway Bad Future, the best theme in the game by far, so catchy, funky, upbeat, etc. Enjoy! It's such an awesome tune. I love it so much. But I hadn't really had much to talk about here, so this is a race between Sonic and Metal Sonic. So Metal Sonic can attack you, and he can sabotage you, but you have to beat Metal Sonic to the gate. It is not a boss fight, it is a race. You have to beat Metal Sonic to the end before he gets there. But this is the boss fight. It's really quick. It's basically over now. It's just a massive race. But yeah, that was Stardust Speedway Zone, arguably the best zone in the game. Really cool. I love this stage. And instead of a capsule, we have Amy Rose. And we free Amy Rose from the grasp of Metal Sonic. On to Metallic Madness next. Here is the Bad Future theme for the US version of Stardust Speedway. Enjoy. Gerbil out. Have a good one.